Whoa. You picked up the phone.
I know I did.
That's
amazing,
freaking awesome, dude.
Let's really do that.
Alright, so here's the deal. Today's the last day. If you can't come in today to do these clips that I need for this video, then I'm probably just gonna scrap it. Because I need 4 people and it's not very... It doesn't look right with just 3 people in it. So if you got time to swing by, you know, before you get caught up in the League of Legends, you know what I mean? Like, that sucks, dude. What about tomorrow? If we can, is it supposed to rain? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So, if it rains, you'll be able to make it over. Okay. I will extend this one more day, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Because I'm willing to do that. Because, I mean, like, it really does need you in it to cap it off. It really does. Because there's, like, I got Felonious in it. And he doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit the whole movie. He just sits there. No, he's like catatonic. And like there's shit that happens in this video that will make you poo, okay? Felonious just sits there and he just like has no reaction to anything that's going on. So it's really just 2 people. I mean there are parts where he says something, you know, and it's like he's just constantly like out of his mind all the time. Alrighty, dude. Well, I will give you a call. It's gonna rain, I'm gonna make it happen, alright? No snow, just rain. I kind of caved, alright? I need 10 gar for this project, and it would be awesome. He said tomorrow if it rains, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, that he'll get off work early, and that he'll be here for the project. So, yeah. Just hoping he is, because I'm sick of waiting. Guys, I want you guys to see it. It's so cool. But, you know, what do you do? Isn't that cool? Vlog is uploading. I gotta do some errands. I gotta go buy something that I haven't had to buy one of these in a long time. But, yeah, well, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah, I know my hair, right? Oh, don't I just look great? That's what the hat's for. Alright, let's go. I just did it again. This is not my car. This isn't even the key to my car. What the f*** am I doing? Waking up again, late, as usual. Just sleeping in, sleeping in. I'm gonna have to break this habit. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Because I think the vlogs are getting uploaded every day, but I think they're getting uploaded a little late in the day. Like, I'd like them to be up, safe and sound by noon, you know, noon, 1 o'clock. This guy really, see this dude? This guy really wanted to turn. And he's like, dude, I need to get in that lane. Oh. Driving is hard. Let's see if their sign says it again. Is it even gonna show us? Nope, it shows the time. Can you see it back there? What do? I mean, driving's not hard and running a land center's not hard. Trust me, I was there. Half the time they were just playing EverQuest, which is just ridiculously blasphemic anyway. Like, why would you run a land center and be like, yeah, we have the most popular MMO on the market, World of Warcraft, and then you got your guy there sitting there playing EverQuest 2, which hasn't come out. Have you seen EverQuest 2's, I saw an ad for it online somewhere. It was EverQuest 2, the new something. That was like the name of it, like World of Warcraft Cataclysm, okay, that's the name of the expansion. The name of their expansion was like New Some Stuff. I'm not lying to you. It starts with the word new, and then it's new, and then something. But here's the kicker, right? There's a dude fighting a monster in this ad. So, he's like that expansion's trademark bad guy, you know? He looks strangely similar to our good buddy that we're getting to know very well, Deathwing. Except this guy's not a dragon, you see. This guy is a giant, like, lion. made of metal and lava. That's different, you know? It's not a dragon. Oh, come on. Come on. Sony hasn't come out with anything worth a damn in like 10 years. Vanguard sucked. Sucked huge dick. Like, I'll tell you a little history lesson about Vanguard, okay? This is what you don't do when you're a video game designer and developer, okay? This is what happened with Vanguard. Sony paid a company, and I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, paid a company to write and make that game. And then Sony said, cool, you're fired. We will take over the maintenance of the servers and the expansion of the game from here. Ever since Vanguard Month 2, the game has just been garbage. I don't even think anybody plays it. And then there's Lord of the Rings Online. Okay, fine. Lord of the Rings Online's a fun game, I guess. Only because it's free now, because nobody was willing to pay money to play such a poop game in the first place. Come on! Are you kidding? What? Why do you think these games that are free to play, guys? Because they're bad, okay? They're cheaply made and they're bad. World of Warcraft, the day World of Warcraft is free is the day I quit that game. If you haven't seen Twisted's PvP channel, it's called Twisted PvP. I'll put the link in the description. There's a warrior one, and then there's a Shakaden PvP. Oh my god, you'll never understand the complexities of Shakaden PvP. So go check him out. He plans on making more videos and stuff, and he was one of the warriors that came over to Ysera to hang out with me, and he's turned into quite the good warrior. And I'm very proud of him. He's very good at the game. He could play a mage, or he could play a Death Knight. Come on, guy. What are you doing here? Come on, drive your car. Let's play the game that involves you driving. Called Drive IRL. Alright? Drive IRL 4.0. It's a little difficult now, a couple patches later. The gas pedal's still in the same spot. They haven't nerfed that yet. This is not hard to do. Come on. Anyway, Twisted PvP. Check them out. I can't believe I was talking to you that whole time. See, driving's not hard, and you don't need hacks for it either. JC Penny this. I think I need a tie, but I don't know how to tie a tie. I would totally take this tie. This is the tie right here. How much is this tie? $30 for a tie. F that. I think I need a tie. But here's some 14. Are these clip-on ties? Oh, sick, dude. These are clip-ons. There they are. Sweet, dude. I think I found the one that I'm gonna buy. This one. How's this tie look? Does this tie look good? I think I have a shirt that'll match this tie. Why do I want a tie? I don't know. I think I should have a tie. I think I should have a tie for when I get called in for interviews. So that's what I'm doing. And it's cheap. It's not as expensive. It's like 13 bucks. I bought a tie and a belt, right? And this lady signed me up for a fucking credit card. What? A credit card? I thought she was signing me up for like a gift card, like a, you know, come on in if you come in again, you know, you get points or something. A fucking credit card? And then what happens? Everywhere you go nowadays, you're getting offered for a gift card somewhere. And what happens? The total gets paid with the card that I just signed up for. That somehow I qualified for it when my annual income is like crap. So now I'm gonna get a fucking credit card in the mail for a tie and a belt? Are you kidding? Get out of here. This is stupid. It wouldn't be so bad if, you know, she didn't charge the credit card that I don't have for the stuff I wanted to buy. Would you like a JC Penny card? Oh yeah, cool. That sounds like it's a deal for like a membership thing for repeat customers. Not a fucking credit card for lonely housewives who want to spend all their husband's money at JC Penney's. And now I have to go to the bank, which I didn't really plan on going to the bank today. And the process took like an hour. Like just me walking in and buying the shit took an hour. Every 3 minutes there's a woman coming up to you like, hi, could I help you? Or you need help? Are you finding everything? Yes, I'm finding everything. It's JCPenney's. This isn't hard. Jeez. Calculus is hard, man. Getting AIDS is hard. Getting a belt and a tie at JCPenney is not the hardest thing in the world. And then I get the stuff and I get to the checkout. So I'm escorted from, you know, fucking middle of the store to the checkout by the one lady, and then she talks me into this card. And I'm like, you know, as much as I want to kick my own self in the face because it's a credit card and I should have blatantly seen it, my scapegoat is this. Everywhere you go right now, there's always some offer for some card. You want to get this card, you want to sign up for the bowling alley has a membership club thing. Come on back. Hey, here's a card. Ever since Super America did the Speedy Rewards thing, everybody's got a stupid card for everything. Hey, you want to buy some beer? Come back and be our beer buddy. Buy our Boost gift card. For every $1,000 you spend here, you can go on a beer shopping spree and use the beer cart, the shopping cart we have here, to just fill up with beer. And the shopping carts at the liquor stores are like small as hell, so why do you even need it? It's probably for old people who can't carry their liquor. And if that's the case, they shouldn't even be drinking. My rage bar is like way over 100 right now, and I'm not 83 or 81, 83, 83. Sugar. I want a fucking credit card. If I wanted a credit card, I'd get the World of Warcraft credit card and feel like an idiot. Why the hell? Do I even look like I shop at JCPenney? I look like hell. My sweater is dirty. My hat is brown. Go! Drive your truck. You have the right of way. What is wrong with you? Figure it out. Jesus, I just want to park in the parking lot. I am going to rage on someone's face in like 3 seconds. What are you looking at? That's right. Guy with a camera in his car. You better goddamn look the other way, lady. JCPenney, are you kidding me? Hey, when I walk out, you know how many guys work at JCPenney? 2. You know what size their dicks are? This big. Oh God! Hey, Joey, why don't you go watch people as they come in? Oh, it's so posh. I love it. Oh, darling, you look great in those shades. There was actually a woman. When I was leaving, she had like a cart full of just crap she doesn't need, and you know she's about to whip out her JCPenney's card. And she comes up to the register, she goes, oh my God, I have an emergency. Can I just leave this stuff here? And the cashiers are like, yeah. And I can understand that. If you have an emergency, you know, you gotta get the hell out. It's an emergency, you gotta go. But what does she say? She goes, yeah, could you hold it for me for like 24 hours? Cause I gotta go. And they're like, yeah, we'll hold it for you, lady, so you can come back and spend money you don't have on something you don't need. There's like the people who buy like a bunch of stuff they already have, but they don't need it. Like, I got 3 coffee makers. I don't know, just in case one of the coffee makers breaks. I don't need a JCPenney's credit card. I'm probably never gonna shop there again. Like, look at this tie. Look at this tie. Why would I ever need to shop there again? I bought the best tie in the goddamn store. Okay? I don't need to go back. I got the tie, okay? And I don't need it, and it was paid for with a credit card. I'm gonna make spaghetti tonight and one of the have a really good recipe from someone that I'm gonna use. Someone that I'm pretty pissed off at right now, but it's okay because the recipe's still good. Shit, you would think Mishka lived next door or something. You don't know who Mishka is? Never mind, I'm not gonna explain. Internet noobs. I was getting in the elevator. Somebody was actually coming up the elevator and they saw me and they were like, you know, like got scared. It's like, I don't know. It's typically with little skinny chicks always get scared whenever they see a big guy. They're like, oh my God. Like, no, calm down. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm actually a really funny guy. More people parking in a spot that's not for parking, and she's going in. She's leaving her car there. Gosh, am I crazy? Is it me, or is that just like stupid? Does anybody else think that's just straight up flaming stupid when they see that? God, it's awful. It's awful, I tell you. So what we need are Hunt's tomato sauce and sliced mushrooms. I have the noodles the meat at home. Just gonna do that. And the mushrooms, and what else did we need? And that was it, I think. We're good, Ski. I'm pretty sure. So that's it, right? So let's go. Pick one more thing up and then we're gonna get out of here. I can't get enough of that. People still flipping out when they see you and they have a camera and kids are like... I got all fired up to make the spaghetti and then forgot to defrost the meat. It's the same reason why I'm not eating a steak today, because the steaks are frozen, so I guess while I'm waiting for that, I'll answer a question that I got asked recently. It's a good question. Is there any anime that I don't like? Let me turn this fan on before this all gets moldy. No! Exhaust! And yes, that's a good question, because there's this crazy stereotype that just because you like anime, that means everything that is an anime you will like. Which is true 90% of the time. But when you have someone who's level-headed and not like a fanatic about this stuff, because you don't see like figurines of little characters and stuff in my room, right? Like the only art that I have up is my own on the wall, and you don't see like wall scrolls and little figurines and you know, like there's not a whole bunch of crap on my floor. There's not a whole bunch of like comic books on my floor and stuff. So my point is this. I like a lot of anime, and I'm one of those people who subscribes to the idea that anything made into an anime probably makes it better. Now that's only true 100% as of right now. Maybe there are a couple things that were made into an anime that sucked, but Witchblade? That was a good idea, and that was awesome. It's kind of like the opposite of when Hollywood takes a comic book movie and then turns it into complete poop. A lot of the time when they make something into an anime, it's really good. For example, that G.I. Joe anime they had, I don't know, it was okay. I'm just not a little kid, so not all anime is something that someone like me would watch, you know? If you're an adult, you don't watch Pokemon or Digimon and stuff. It's cool that it's anime and that it's successful, but it's for kids, and half of every episode is, holy crap, look at that, wow! When you go to the store, you should totally buy that. Sorry, the food actually came calling. I had to take care of everything. Now we're just sauteing up them mushrooms. Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be great. Oh, perfect. It's gonna taste so good. I haven't made spaghetti in a long time, and I know how to make killer spaghetti. Thanks to Felonius, who showed me how to make spaghetti not too long ago. Unfortunately, I can't invite him over to have spaghetti, because he's too busy being a DB. I'll get back to that in a second about the anime. Just give me a minute. I gotta keep my eyes on this stuff. It's alive! I just need you to just... There, okay, fine, we'll take you down then. Jeez, be a jerk about it. Let me give you the anime archetypes. So the first two are really common. They're shonen and shoujo. Okay, shonen is a show that is geared towards boys. So like Crayon Shin-chan, that's a boys show. Girls wouldn't watch that, that's gross. Shoujo is anime based around a girl audience, so young girls. So like Cardcaptor Sakura, Sailor Moon, you know, transforming little magical girls that do whatever the hell it is they do, that kind of show. The next two are types of love stories. Shonenai are loving boy love stories, but there's really not a whole lot of sexual expression. It's just sort of like brotherly love, ha ha ha, little hints of stuff in there. I'm not a huge fan of that, because I'm a guy and I'm just not a huge fan of that. And then the other one is obviously shoujoi, which is girl-on-girl love stories, you know, with no sexual stuff in there. It's just, you know. In some animes, you have character relationships that are of shonenai or shoujoi and that sort of thing. But as an archetype, they do actually make and write these comics for this audience who enjoy these things. A lot of these things come out in like doujin manga, things like that, where two guy characters in a story that normally wouldn't have a relationship are kind of like
You know, it's an alternative universe, and in the manga, it's or I'm sorry, in the doujinshi, it'll be like, oh, these two guys are like hanging out a lot, or they're in bed a lot, or whatever. You know, those are the types that you need to be aware of. Now, there's two more, yaoi and yori. Yaoi, right, is not my favorite. Sometimes you come across these things, you see a really interesting story, and it ends up being a yaoi story. Yaoi is boy-on-boy sex stories. Okay. Yori are girl-on-girl sex stories. So they're different from shonenai and shoujoi because there's no sex in shonenai and shoujoi. These archetype terms aren't really expressed on the boxes of things. Like, you don't go, oh, look, this one says it's a shonenai. Okay, cool, I'm gonna buy it, you know. And then lastly, you have the one everyone's heard of, hentai, which is, there's no love in hentai. Never. There's never any love in it. It's always like non-love, and the stories are kind of poop. And, but, you know, whatever. People like it, some people don't. Anime that I don't really like shonenai stories and yaoi stories, just because those are kind of on the two extremes, you know, the far one way and the far the other way. Like, I just want to see a story that's interesting, creative, and something I haven't heard of, and that's what really draws me to anime. Have you seen anything? Like Code Geass, for example. Have you heard of anything like that? No. And have you ever seen a story end like that? No, not like that. And it's really good inspiration for people who are thinking about doing their own comic books and stuff. Yeah, you don't want to do something somebody else did 100 times, okay? So that's the deal. You don't really come across yaoi and yori animation. I mean, unless you're looking for it, then you're going to find it. The same with shonenai and shoujoi. I like stories that a guy can get into, you know? Cool shit. But, you know, I have a wide variety of anime, and if you haven't seen the anime video where I show you the anime I have, you should go see it. It's called My Anime. Really easy to find, so you can go check it out, look for it later. But, for example, I have Berserk, which is like rawr, blood, guts, and violence. And then I have School Rumble, which is, you know, you have the girly, it's kind of like a young, teenage, high school, you know, bad things happen because you're young sort of anime, and there's relationships, and it's like, oh, why doesn't the guy just tell the girl that he loves her and stuff, and there's shit that gets in the way and whatever. But I like watching that once in a while. But then I have like a combination, you know, then I have Witchblade, which is just sexy, badass chicks fighting, which guys get into, and women would love watching Witchblade. They would love it. At first they'll be like, oh, this is not for women, but the characters are very maternal, and that's what the draw is, and they're hot, so, you know, go women, wearing barely any armor and killing monsters. Yes! Remember, guys, always use fresh Parmesan, because the Parmesan in the green can is just garbage. Do like me. I always get fresh Parmesan. Who doesn't? Who still buys the green Parm in the can by Kraft? That's the best spaghetti I have ever made in my life. And I have failed to make spaghetti, I don't know, 8, 9 times. And then, bam. See? Like I said, practice always makes perfect. And you will eventually cook spaghetti that doesn't make you poop everywhere or give you a stomach illness. Huh? That's not a lie. I cooked spaghetti 8 times in my life, and each time someone got sick, and I'm not lying about that. Don't tell anybody else, please. That's embarrassing. So I just got news. Felonious called me, completely like wasted. What I figured out of the conversation was that he was at the bar. Well, a guy came up to him who is stationed out in Germany, and he leaves for Iraq really soon. He's back home, and he lives in our hometown here. He said, hey, you're Felonious. And they started talking. He wanted to thank us for making the vlogs because they let him see a little taste of home while he watches. So, Dan, the soldier man, thank you very much. It's very appreciated. Unfortunately, I don't think Felonious is going to do anything and make any videos because he's got more important shit going on. So you can always come back here to get your little taste of Brainerd. Create a YouTube account, man. Send me a PM. Let me know who you are. That'd be great. And I'm glad you watch, and I'm glad it's good for you. And I'm glad we can provide this for you. So Good luck in Iraq. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm just gonna relax, get on WoW, BBQ noobs for a little bit. You know, the deal, and then I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. I want a fucking credit card. If I wanted a credit card, I'd get the World of Warcraft credit card and feel like an idiot.